The sell-off, Marko, what drove it?
The sell-off that happened early September was largely driven by technology sector. So we had some, pretty big option trades and speculative activity in the mid-August and late August that pushed the Nasdaq higher, and that basically reverted in early September. Also it was a month-end as the market rallied quite a bit in August. There was a little bit of rebalancing, and we think it happened early September this time. So caused a big sell-off. Now we think the sell-off is probably over. So our price target earlier this year in March was 3,400. So we overshot it, came back a little bit under it, and we are now again positive, and we have even actually increased our target to 3,600 for S&P.
So are you saying that we're sort of right through the process of the pullback and that we won't see another one, Marko?
So I think for now, that is our view. Of course, one cannot be certain, but that is our view now. And it's also based in the fact that positioning in equity market is, again, light. So if you look at the hedge fund indices and their equity beta is around 25th percentile. Some of the systematic investors also sold, like trend followers and CTAs. So they sold into this sell-off. So their positioning is pretty low. And then also the strategies such as volatility targeting, they never really fully relevered. So we think positioning is low. We got a little bit of a purge, so we think actually market can move higher from here.
Now, what parts of the market, Marko, because I know you've been particularly looking at value recently.
Mm-hmm. So we prefer here value and cyclicals, and the reason is with the COVID, value has been lagging tremendously, and there have been some very large moves, like there was a value rally in June, then it completely reversed and went further down. So there was a lot of volatility in factors, but overall value has been lagging quite a bit behind momentum, and momentum has been led by technology, kind of work from home, so beneficiaries of the COVID. So we think COVID is declining. That's what we are seeing in the U.S. Value has been lagging significantly. So we think actually as the COVID sort of eases, we think value is going to maybe take a leadership.
How much more unwinding of hedges against call options are we going to see, Marko? Are we pretty much through that process?
I think we're through. I think that was very much concentrated in some technology stocks. I don't think it was broadly a trade on indices. So I think these stocks went up and they went down, basically got back to square zero. So I think we are probably done with that with that impact.